Back with the video, guys. Today we have the finished product of the FCX24 Blazer chassis on a pinched Toyota body. I finally worked on it, finally finished it. It's a little bit different. It sits a lot lower. No magnets now. I'll show you what happened here. Well, there are magnets, but I'll show you what happened. So nothing has changed in this. We got the main shocks on it, the main links. Nothing has changed in this at all, and no super gluing on any of the electronic components or anything in general. The only thing that I changed with it was the body. I 3D printed another type of mount. This is actually a free mount. I'll put the link in the bio for the website. Thingiverse, it was a set of links for the FCX24's these spots and the wide spots. It's really, really cool. So I don't have to randomly tinker around with the sizing. I could just print the right actual size. I'll put the exact number of which one this one was. I just used the magnets as the spacer down there. I don't think you can see the spacers, but I used magnets, just glued it on, super glued it on. It's really, really tough and stiff, and it's not going to come off anytime soon unless it flips. So that's really good. Dust. Wood dust, whatever. Okay, this is the body. So I'll put this on. Make sure those front pins are in. There they are. Yeah, so there you go. The front pins are in. The what's it called? The weight distribution is pretty good because this is where it usually sits at, around here. And I leave it down, and it drops the front significantly. There's still room a little bit, well, a lot of room actually in the front. As you can see, those shocks are still able to move. Same thing with the rear. It does have a flex still. And if I did that, the front isn't lopsided or anything. It's nice and straight. The body works really well. It's a lot more easy than having to super glue 4 magnets each time. It's just 2 magnets. I also don't even have to really print it with magnets. It can make this a bit longer, and then, yeah. So the next things we'll be doing on this FCX24 build would be the, I'm not even going to call it FCX24 build anymore. I'm just going to call it my pinched Toyota build. And I'm not even going to call it that. I'll still name it in like the titles, but in reality it's really not that anymore. It's more of an FCX24 body. What I want to do next is I want to do the servo horn and the steering. Then after that I want to do portal axle, the outer portal axle covers, and then I want to do maybe even the full axle housing. So replacing all the axle housing with metal stuff. I think a brand new full metal housing is like 113 bucks, but okay, so let's turn on that. Okay, I couldn't see the light for a second, but the light is on. Just gonna turn the steering so you know what I mean with this build. Hold up. Here you go. Now that it's off, you can see that the steering is very good on this car. It's got a lot of room. Steering knuckles are good. The portal axles really add a lot of that quality to it. Steering is, again, not the best, but it's pretty good. The back looks a lot more interesting now because there's so much stuff you actually see. Because in the Blazer, you didn't see any of this. This is all on the undercarriage, and there's so much sizing out. Then now you actually can see the portal axle covers. You could see the actual shocks. With the Blazer, it's very hard to see it because of how much it sat out. I mean, by the middle tread, the body was finished on either side. But right about there is how far the overhang was. On this new build, it doesn't even make it past that nut. At the end of the nut, it's already out of the body, so it just shows you how thin this and small this body is for this truck. Which also is good because I can put double barrel Enduro shocks, which I may be doing. I may buy the double barrel shocks because they're way bigger, and this would make like the things that, like there. These are still really, really good. I don't know if I need to though. I definitely want to do some brass in the back and the front, mainly in the front though. Yes, both the front and the rear have the inner silicone inserts and the inner metal bead thingy. Like there's metal inside each of the tires. But I might replace it and just keep the 2 in the front and then none in the back, just because of weight distribution. Yeah, this is the FCX24 build I've been working on. Really, really nice. Love it a lot. I was going to go out in the snow with it, but I realized, again, I still have in the clear coat, and I need to get that clear coat done because all this paint will get wiped off with the water. So I really need to just leave it, sadly. And really, really sad, actually, because I can't even use it. But, yeah. I have my extra set of the 62x22s by Endura. Extra set right here. But yeah, it's a little interesting that, you know, I can't really do everything I want to do with this build, but I may add an antenna on the back. I was thinking of doing that. I may add some more stickers. I definitely want to do some more components and parts onto this build. I kind of want to leave the logo in the blue. I don't want to do a cover of like the logo and like the black lettering. I also do not want to do a black fenders because this already has a full buffed like black fender, if you will. It's already got a black fender on this side, so I don't want to do every single fender has a little bit of it. It'd be stupid. Yeah, but the what's it called? The height is very changed, and I'm so happy it changed it significantly because now the height is just so low, which is great for the crawling potential. And that's why those brass things will come in handy very well. And that new, well, not new, but the drive shaft is definitely going to come in handy as well. So, yeah, beautiful. I'm so happy how well this build turned out. The height has drastically changed, as I said before. It sits, let's bring it up, very low now, which is great. As you can see, I also bring it on the side as well. Very low. It's just, I'm just so happy. Yeah. Really turned out well. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of this build. So hope you guys like this one. See you in the next one. Peace.